Indigenous customary laws in the Philippines encompass a diverse range of practices, traditions, and norms that govern the lives of various indigenous cultural communities and indigenous peoples. These laws are not always written but are passed down through generations orally and are deeply intertwined with their cultural and spiritual belief. Examples include dispute resolution of methods, resource management practices, and social norms related to family, marriage, and community life. Examples of indigenous customary laws: dispute resolutions, tampuda hu balagon, or matig salog, manubo, and higawnon. This ritual involves cutting a vine to symbolize the end of hostilities and feuds, rido or lido. Magurang or panay bukidnon. Elders or magurang acts as mediators in disputes, negotiating bugay sakalag or blood money payments to resolve conflicts. Eating salt and soil or panay bukidnon, a ritual where individuals admit guilt and promise not to repeat offense. Resource management, communal ownership. Many ICCs or IPs view ancestral domains and resources as community properties meant for the benefit of all generations. Sustainable use. Traditional practices emphasize using resources responsibly and sustainably, ensuring their availability for future generations. Regulation of entry. Some ICCs or IPs regulate the entry of immigrants or outsiders into their territories to protect their resources and way of life. Social norms. Respect for elders. Elders often play a crucial role in decision making and conflict resolution. Protection of women. Some communities have rules against violence towards women with penalties for offenders. Community obligation. Customary laws often outline social obligations and responsibilities within the community. Rituals and ceremonies. Buklog or subanen, an elaborate Thanksgiving ritual expressing gratitude to spirits. Liglig or ibisaw, a ritual performed at water sources to ensure their continued supply and quality.
Traditional Philippine livelihoods include various forms of agriculture like rice farming, shifting cultivation, fishing, hunting, gathering forest products, and traditional crafts such as weaving, basketry, and wood carving. Many indigenous communities also practice patriotism and high mountain agriculture. These practices are deeply connected to the environment and cultural identity. Agriculture. Rice terraces. The Ifugao people are renowned for their intricate rice terraces, a testament to sustainable agriculture in the mountainous regions. Sweden agriculture. Kaingin. The method involves clearing land for cultivation, often with cycle of planting and fallow period. Tillage system. Early Filipinos utilized various tillage techniques for farming, adapting to their environment. Fishing. Coastal communities have traditionally relied on fishing for sustenance and livelihood. Fishing practices often involve traditional method and tools. Hunting and gathering. Some indigenous communities like hunter-gatherers still depend on hunting and gather for food and resources. Traditional crafts. Weaving. Various indigenous groups, particularly in Cordillera regions, are known for their intricate weaving traditions. Wood carving. Wood carving is another traditional skill with different communities specializing in specific styles and designs. Basketry. Basket making is widespread craft with variation in materials and technique across different regions. Other livelihoods. Pastoralism. Some communities practice animal husbandry, herding livestock, rural and community-based industries. This includes activities like pottery, blacksmithing, and other traditional crafts.
Indigenous technology in the Philippines encompasses a wide array of practices and knowledge systems developed by various cultural groups over generations. These include traditional farming techniques, food preservation methods, herbal medicine, and the construction of shelters and tools. Here are some examples of native Filipino technology: crop rotation and companion planting. Indigenous farmers have long practiced crop rotation and companion planting to maintain soil fertility and manage pest maturity. Agroforestry, integrating trees into farming systems, providing shade, nutrients, and other benefits. Water harvesting. Water harvesting techniques for collecting and storing rainwater for irrigations. Food preservation. Salting. Panag-itag or panag-asin, common method for preserving fish and other foods. Dry. Panagtapa or panagkiing. Methods like sun drying and smoking are used to preserve meat, fish, and other food items. Fermentation, panagbuboy. Techniques like fermentation are used in making local wines and preserving food. Smoking, panagsuon. Method for preserving food by exposing it to smoke. Herbal medicine, ethnobotany. Filipinos have extensive knowledge of medicinal plants and their uses, passed down through generations. Specific remedies. Examples include using certain plants for wound healing, treating fever, and addressing digestive issues. Traditional healers, albularyo or babaylan. These individuals play a crucial role in diagnosing and treating illnesses using traditional knowledge and practices. Shelter construction and tools. House building. Indigenous communities have developed unique architectural styles using local materials like bamboo, wood, and nipa. Pottery. Creating cooking pots and other vessels using clay. Weaving. Crafting textiles using backstrap looms and other traditional methods. Metal craft. Working with metals to create tools, weapons, and decorative items. Why do we need to study indigenous customary laws, traditional livelihood, and native technology in the Philippines? Studying indigenous customary laws, livelihood, and technology is crucial for preserving cultural heritage, promoting social justice, fostering sustainable development. These areas offer valuable insights into diverse perspectives on governance, resource management, and community well-being. Understanding indigenous practices can also lead to more effective and culturally appropriate development strategies. Here's a more detailed look at why studying these aspects is important. Cultural preservation and identity. Indigenous customary laws are integral to the identity and social fabric of indigenous communities. Studying these laws helps preserve cultural heritage, traditional knowledge, and social structures. Livelihood practices. Traditional livelihoods such as farming, fishing, and hunting are deeply intertwined with cultural practices and beliefs. Understanding these practices can also protect and help promote sustainable resource management. Technology. Indigenous technologies often passed down through generations reflect a deep understanding of the local environment and resource management.